In this video, I'll be showing you guys the interface of pixellab and how to make use of it. I'm so happy you guys are able to make it to this extent, okay, where I'll be showing you guys everything about smartphone design. Now, graphics, they said, is creativity. But you know what? It's not just all about using your system, but you can as well make astounding design using your smartphone. So, these are the features of the pixellab app, which we'll be making use of during our class. So quickly, without wasting time, I will just start with the add icon. Now, when you click on this add icon, you will see text, current date, sticker, shapes, from gallery, and draw. Now, we'll be making use of some of these features while designing. Okay, so when we start our design, you will know how to make use of all these features and what they actually what they actually meant for. Okay, now the next one here will have something like is for save. Use it to save your project and also to save your images. Now let's assume I have my design already here. You can use save as image to save it to your gallery. Then you can use save as project to save it so that you can come back and edit it again. Okay, now I will show you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say I have some product jobs I've already done that I've saved down, so I will export them back. Okay, in case I want to edit it, I will show you what I meant by that. Now, this share icon is also used to save your jobs as well. Okay, you can just put it as JPEG or you can save as PNG. Then you put your dimension, instead of default, put it on ultra, then you click save. Okay, so next is this icon is used for quotes. Now let's say if you need a write-up on your flyer or your logo, something like what's it called, like a tagline. Okay, now you can select words from here. Okay, all these are motivational quotes and all that. Now you can choose maybe success quotes, maybe friendship quotes, happiness, inspiration, positive, just choose any one of your choice and you can make use of it. Now if you want to change from English, if you want to use French, you can also select French. So that is what that works for. Then this next icon here, you can use use image from gallery if you want to use image during your design, but we won't be making use of this. Rather, we'll be making use from this first icon, which is this add icon from gallery. Okay, so that is more easier than making use of this. Then full screen, use image from camera. If you want to select image from your camera, you can also use from that other from gallery, which I've shown you. Then export image, if you want to export image. Then image size, to change the size of your image. Now this is a default size, like 1:1 size. Okay, now if I say I want to do a flyer and I want to change my image size, if you know your image size, you might just come here to the width and change it to 1240, then the height 1700, then you OK it. Now you see that the size have changed. Now this is the size of a half A4 paper. Okay, not a complete A4 paper flyer design, but a half of A4 paper is the main flyer design size. Now this is the size I cannot design my flyer. So that is what this is actually used for. Now if you want tutorials, that is if you want to watch how to use this pixellab app on YouTube, you can click on tutorials, it will take you there. Then recover or to save. Now you remember I talked about we've saved our job as project before. Okay, now if I want to recover it, I can just click on open PLP files. Open PLP files. Now when I click on this, these are some of the jobs I have designed with my smartphone. Now let me bring out one of these designs. I'll tap on it too, then you just click back. Now you see this design was actually made. I actually designed this with my smartphone. Now during the process of saving it, there was a little error. So let's say I want to edit this design, I can still edit it. Beautiful. So this is it. Okay, I can still edit this design. So that is what that is actually made for. Now you also have the exit icon if you want to exit. Now let's make use of, let's go let me take you through on these other symbols underneath. Now this is to go back, like this arrow going back. Let's say you are working on a design and you want to undo what you did. Just tap on it, like I want to undo this flyer I brought in now. When I click undo, okay, sorry, I actually expanded this. This thing was like this initially. It was like this, right? So I now drag it like this. Now if I want to undo what I did, I will just click on this. Okay, now you see it has undo. All right, so that is what that arrow is made for. Then why this is made to zoom. If you want to zoom the work you are working on from 100, you can increase it. Okay, you can increase it to any size you want. Then this will, if we'll be doing a design that warrants us to make use of this graph, we'll make use of it. But it's actually meant to place your right top in a straight line. Okay, let's say I want to make use of, okay, let's say I want to arrange my right top. Now you put it straight on this line, then you have your other right top, you put it underneath it, stuff like that, so you can have a straight line. Now apart from that, you can also use this for other kind of designs. Okay, if our class will warrant us, I might do that for you guys, how to do a customized background. Okay, I will do that I will show you guys how to do such. Now this inverted square box we have at the end here is used, we can use this to merge our jobs, we can use this to hide our jobs, we can delete, and we can also edit. Now this is what I mean. Let's take a look at this now. This right top Jason Online More promo say, let's say I want to hide it. If I click on this eye icon, now let's see, it's no longer there. But it's not as if it's been deleted, but I just hide it so I can have time to work on other designs, okay, or other things on the flyer. Now if I want to bring back that design, I can just unhide it and the right top is back. Okay, now using the padlock icon, look at this, I can drag this anywhere I want to. Okay, now if I don't want it to be moving up and down, I'll just click on the padlock icon, and here is unmovable. You can no longer move it. Okay, you can no longer move this anymore. So that's what it works for. Then if I want to delete, I will just click on delete. Okay, now that has been deleted. Then I can undo my delete using this arrow back icon. Okay, now another thing you can do is to edit using this pen icon. Okay, it will bring out some options for you. This is to edit, the pencil icon is to edit, this is to copy, that is to duplicate the right up, this is to extend the text size, this is to rotate, this is to position in the middle, this is to change the color, which is this one with a drip, like is a kind of a filter that is dropping something. Okay, is a color icon. We'll make use of all these features. Then this is to send to the back or send to the front. Now if I should click this, send to the back, my design will be sent to the back. Then if I want it to be sent to the front, it can also be sent to the front. Alright, so I think that is what these features are meant for. Now coming down here, you see this A icon is actually used for text. When your text is highlighted, when you click on this A icon, you see to edit, to delete, to copy, to front, to back, to position, to adjust. This is the relative position size is also to adjust. Then the text size, the paddling. Okay, this is what I was explaining earlier. The color. This is for texture. Opacity. Opacity is to reduce your write-up. Okay, now you can see this one that is highlighted as the there in your M80 is being fading out. Now that is what opacity is made for. To rotate, to max, to change your font, which is the kind of font you're using, to change it. To also bold your font. Okay, your font style, if you want it to be Italian write-up, to be a bold, to be underlined, anyhow you want it. Okay, you say it as an underline. So that is what that is actually meant for. So we also have the curve. If I want to curve my write-up, the text background, if I want to give my text a background, to align to the middle, the spacing, the line space, a stroke, a shadow, inner shadow, to embox, the perspective, the 3D text, 3D shadow, and reflection. Now we'll be also making use of all this, even perspective, when we're doing a logo and a wall markup. Okay. Now on this aspect, there's the middle icon. We have stickers, to import gallery, to draw, to add shapes, and arrow and bezier. Okay. Now this is also used for drawing. Maybe if our class warrants us to make use of all these pictures, we'll make use of them. Now also for this, we have the color, the transparent, the image size, which you can also get from the way I change my image size earlier. I believe you follow up with that. Then to crop this image is to select from gallery for your background. This image is for the background. Why this from gallery is to place it just the way this laptop picture is. Then from camera as well, you can snap and use. Okay. Then this last icon we have to rotate the vintage. Okay, this is more like an effect. Okay, brightness, contrast, hue, and the saturation. So all these are fixtures of the pixellab app, and we'll be making use of all these fixtures. Not all, but the most important ones that warrant you to use to design a flyer and a 3D logo. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll be designing our first project using the pixellab app.